Hey y'all, hey, thank you for coming back to my channel. I ask that you please like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. To all of my new subscribers and or new viewers, hey y'all, hey, please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post a video. And also don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I do hope you guys are happy, healthy, and doing extremely well. Excuse me, I'm sending you guys lots of virtual love and hugs, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get started. It says Proverbs 4:23, protect your heart above all else, for everything you do flows from it, and they lost their secret competition. So yeah, a lot of you guys should know that, because I feel like you have remained open to things going in your favor. You're taking down people who call themselves like being in competition with you. Okay, I'm hearing you're ruining their plans, right? The shade didn't work. You know, whatever it is that they tried to use, whatever tactic they tried to use to keep you stuck, it did not work. Okay, some of you guys may not have even noticed that this was going on. But let's see, Holy Spirit. What do you have for my gems? What do you have for my gems, Holy Spirit? What do you have for my gems? Okay, yeah. Holy Spirit, what do you have for my gems? Alrighty. At the bottom of the deck, we have here an L on the physical is a W in the spiritual. So some of you guys, Spirit said you could have a hard time letting go of something. Okay, you or someone else could be holding a grudge, but we have here release those inhibitions, okay, which are restrictions, constraints. You know, some of you guys need to release or have released something or someone that I feel like was trying to hold you back. Because in the song she said no one else can feel it for you, only you could let it in. Okay, so Spirit could definitely be saying with choosing sides here coming out next. Like some of you guys need to make a choice, right? You can't want something and wait around for it. You got to choose to work for it, right? Something definitely does feel risky to you or to another. Some of you guys, Spirit, you're resisting something that Spirit is trying to send into you, whether it be to leave a person behind, because for some of you guys, that's what it is. Or it could be somebody going through this, because I'm also getting a scenario where somebody is like, I'm going to wait for them to break up with me. Okay. So this could be what somebody is going through, because we have here placeholder. But are you really ready for what you're asking for? So somebody could be using somebody as a placeholder, honey. They could not really be wanting to take a situation to a higher level of commitment, but they're not expressing this to this other person. And it's because I feel like somebody is taking a passive approach to the relationship. Like if somebody would just bring up the conversation, I feel like the person that feels as though they're being played or strung along, if somebody would just bring up the conversation, I feel like somebody would be freed. I feel like the truth is supposed to set a person free here, but they're waiting on this person to say something, and this person is waiting on them to say something. Or this is something that you're going through. A L on the physical is a W on the spiritual with it's because they're racist with foundation. Okay, somebody could have been raised by racists, and you guys could be, you know, African American, Latina, not white, is what I'm saying. I feel like something is not working because something may not be working, honestly, because somebody is racist or prejudiced. Maybe somebody fetishizes a specific race, but they don't see themselves creating a life with this race. I also feel like, say for instance, this is like somebody of a different race, and they're interested in, like, okay, so you have Africans. So say like for instance, and I'm not talking about anybody, but Africans differentiate themselves from African American people. So you could be dealing with somebody like that, like who kind of looks down on you or your race of people. Like this person could be black too, but they don't identify as African American. I just feel like two people are incompatible or somebody is not attracted to another person. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't feel like somebody is their forever person. That's what it's simply just giving. Let's release those inhibitions, Holy Spirit. Let's release those inhibitions. Whew, we have here, they will stop at nothing. Okay, so again, like I said, Spirit is saying if you're going to wait around for somebody to stop playing games with you and tell you what it is, they never will. They're going to string you along just as long as you allow them to string you along, or this is someone else. We have here 1 Peter 3, chapter 3, verses 3 and 4. It says, the gist of it is your beauty should not come from outward adornment. Okay, I said this in one of my other readings where it's somebody that felt like lust was love, or them being validated in in like in the bedroom, or their sex skills being validated, really made them attractive or really was going to get them wiped or have a lot of people chasing after them. And it's not. Your life will be your clapback. I feel like somebody got a chip on their shoulder. Maybe somebody has dealt with a lot of rejection in the past. Yeah, Fire Mars here. Somebody's been very busy dating and sleeping with people. And they've always had like some type of idea that maybe they could do something that somebody else could not, or they could get away with something that somebody else could not. I could hoe around and somebody's still gonna wife me. Now the time is coming around where they want to be wifed, but the person that they're dealing with, I feel like, is reflecting back to them their behavior. Does that make sense? So somebody may have had a tendency to lead people on, or you could have Gemini. Okay, and maybe that's why you ended up with the person that you ended up with. And it was for them to reflect back to you how important it is to not string people along, because what goes around does come. What goes around comes back around, okay? What's choosing sides, Holy Spirit? We have here with fire moon. Okay, so you could be a fire moon or they could be a fire moon. But I just feel like Spirit is urging somebody to make a choice. What will make you comfortable? Because whoever this person is, they do desire to live a life of luxury, or you do desire to live a life of comfortability and luxury. But you have to choose that. You're not going to get that if you're dealing with somebody who does not make it clear where it is that you guys stand. Somebody is using somebody as a placeholder. This will cost them their path with signed, sealed, delivered. With how about now? Somebody keep trying to rewrite destiny. God has already told you or someone else how something is going to play out. And that's exactly how it's going to play out. It says they don't like that they're jealous with DNA. Where apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So somebody is jealous of, somebody is, I feel like, upset with their karma. They're upset with the men or women that came before them, because I feel like this person desires something that I wouldn't say is not destined for them, but just will probably be something harder to obtain. Okay? What's choosing sides with fire moon here? We have here with flattery. Yep. You cannot outsmart God. When he tell you to go left, you got to go left. You can't go left, then take a right. I feel like somebody is trying to convince the universe or trick the universe or God into believing that they've chosen some type of side. Like, no, if he do this, then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. No, you have to make the decision. I'm going to ask so-and-so this question. If they give me an answer back that I do not like, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't answer me at all. Or I'm going to bring this type of conversation up and they're not. Yeah, I just feel like Spirit is saying some of you guys, when somebody come back around, if somebody hasn't come back around already, you need to be in a place of holding and having those hard conversations, because I feel like it's somebody who has every intention to come back around and handle you in the way that they did before. Whoever this person is, they will never stop coming back around to you. Long as you're available, they're going to come. You get what I'm saying? But it's going to eventually cause more harm than good, because I feel like you're a genuine person, but this person is not. I feel like you really want a turnaround story with whoever this person is as well. Some of you guys are unknowingly or unconsciously looking for validation from this person as well. Maybe you felt like this person didn't find you to be attractive, or maybe you feel like you're in a better spot in your life now, and maybe you were struggling a little bit back when you were dealing with this person, and you like, shit, I know they're going to be, fiending or foaming at the mouth when they see me this time. Okay, but Spirit is saying it's going to be at the expense of your feelings, your heart, your time, your path. Some of you guys are choosing flattery. Is your real divine partner worth being put on hold so that you can receive some type of validation from this person? It didn't work out. Whatever you feel is what I feel like Spirit is telling you need to sit with. And whatever you need to heal is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you need to spend this time healing. Because the right person is going to see you for who you are. Somebody is just a placeholder. Somebody was just to teach you a lesson. But I feel like for someone else, somebody is choosing flattery. They're choosing it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe somebody enjoys the way or really likes the way another person looks. Like somebody feels like that they get some type of validation from being with somebody who plays with their feelings. What's placeholder here? Somebody also may have like multiple options. Yep, we have here backfire with new love, reconciliation, marriage, engagement. I'm telling you, Spirit is saying if you reconcile with somebody, it's going to backfire. Because somebody is merely using you, or this is what's going on with somebody you dealt with and the person that they're dealing with. The person that they're dealing with is constantly taking your past person back. They've shown them time and time again that they're not going to take the relationship to a higher level. And every time that this person reconciles with this person, it backfires on them. Because I feel like, honestly, every time somebody leave and come back, they got new love. They done been with somebody different. Yep. Are you really ready for what you're asking for? Whew. We have here news, social media with memo. I definitely feel like Spirit is saying somebody need to, really prioritize what it is that they want. Spirit definitely hear what somebody is saying out of their mouth, but their actions don't align. Somebody's still trying to appease the masses. Somebody is still very worldly. You know what I'm saying? They're not really committed to the cause, which is this relationship. They're not all in this relationship either. I hope somebody don't rush and get engaged or rush and get married or some shit like that. Somebody may pop out married or engaged out the woodwork. But again, like I said, some of you guys could have somebody coming back around, but you are also been had somebody that you were supposed to get married, you're supposed to marry, come in at the same time too. Spirit is wanting you to not allow this person to stop you from having your happily ever after. Because somebody definitely gonna come in with flattery, blowing smoke up your ass. They're definitely gonna be looking and sounding like, the person you been wanting them to be from the beginning. Yeah, we have here selfish. Somebody's very selfish. But I definitely feel like Spirit is saying somebody's over exaggerating selfishness in this case. Like, it's not fair for me to want this or want that or expect this from him or her. Yes, it is. Spirit is saying whatever you want, you can have. But I just feel like somebody wants somebody so bad that they willing to go against they self. They're refusing to set real boundaries with somebody. The Spirit is making it clear it's going to backfire on you. I feel like somebody feels in their hearts of heart that something is going to backfire. I honestly feel like somebody gonna take a chance on reconciling with somebody though. The Spirit is saying when all of this shit play out, don't be surprised at how it plays out. News, social media, memo. I'm talking about somebody. I'm talking about in it, but no, I'm hearing somebody may receive bad news immediately after reconciling with somebody. Yeah, we have here Earth, Mars with passed over loved one with background. It says multiple baby mom, multiple baby. I'm telling you, this sounds crazy, but somebody may even be destined to have a baby on somebody. I'm telling you, something is going to be treacherous if you go back towards another person, or you allow a person back in your energy, or you go against your better judgment and continue some type of relationship with another person. Okay, somebody could not be meeting your needs like financially, and you don't want to cut them off for that very reason. Spirit is saying you're going to regret it, especially if you end up pregnant, because it's going to be like you got multiple kids. It's going to be like you taking care of multiple people. I feel like Spirit trying to show somebody that they're not really ready for what it is that they're asking for, because look who you are attracting. You are who you attract. You just as good as the people that you attract, and that's the truth. I feel like somebody got big hopes and dreams and for their life, for their love life. Somebody want to be married and courted and have a big, beautiful wedding, and this is that and the third, but they're not entertaining people who's going to give them what they're looking for. I feel like somebody has been very good at releasing things or people who are not for them until they got with a particular energy. I also feel like somebody could just use a little bit more self-love. Okay, I hope we're not referring to ourselves as ugly. With your beauty should not come from outward adornment. I definitely feel like somebody could have a chip on their shoulder for that very reason, because they don't feel very attractive. Somebody really wants to prove that somebody would marry them, or that somebody's effing them. But I feel like the way somebody is going about something, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not showing wifely or husbandly energy, characteristics. They're not. Because they still looking for validation. What's new love, reconciliation, marriage with engagement? We have here seeing multiple people. I can't make this shit up. Backfired with seeing multiple people. Spirit is telling you, if you reconcile with somebody, they're going to put you in a third party once again. Yeah, this person could be a fire sign. Okay. I feel like an attention seeker attracted an attention seeker. A serial dater attracted a serial dater. A hoe attracted a hoe. It was very easy for this person to leave people behind in the past until they got with whoever this person is, which I feel like is their match, their mirror. Somebody definitely may be somebody's soulmate. It may be a low vibrational soulmate. But somebody is definitely supposed to mirror back something to someone that they need to heal. It may take a minute, honestly. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit said it may take a minute. It may have to come after a baby or something like that, to be honest. Because I just feel like somebody's head so fucking far gone, honestly. Somebody is definitely not seeing that somebody holding on to them is for selfish reasons. Whoever this fire sign is, they don't like to be alone. Oh, so there's a Sinistry here. Somebody could be a fire sun. Somebody could be a fire moon. Essentially, these two people are very similar, two in the same. Yeah, fire sign here, no honor amongst thieves. They're doing it out of guilt or fear. Okay, so somebody is definitely coming back in with a secret agenda. It says all is fair in love and war. I definitely feel like, especially if somebody hurts somebody, they're going to be very unapologetic about it. Okay. We have here not being you with not talking. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. I'm telling you. Somebody want to live this life that they're not making the steps. They're not taking the steps to live. You get what I'm saying? They'll rather fake it or pretend to not see something or mask a situation than really take the necessary steps. Cut the bad people out. You know what I'm saying? So that you can attract the right thing. No. I feel like somebody is honestly making bad decisions and choosing to cry about it because you can change it. You have the power to change it. But they want this person. And I ain't gonna lie, I heard this because I just read a post that said it yesterday. This woman says she like a man that get hoes. This is a feminine energy like that. I feel like somebody needs to be honest with themselves. You're not that effed up about cheating. This is not the type of person that'll leave somebody if they had a baby on them. Okay, or Gemini, this is you. Like, I feel like, honestly, Spirit is telling somebody to keep it real. Like, if having this person is enough, you know what I'm saying? Then just go ahead and be honest about this so you can stop stressing your own self out, so you can stop hurting yourself. Somebody has a tendency to cause pain to themselves, inflict pain on themselves, cause confusion for themselves because you're not fucked up about it. But I feel like somebody feels like that they should be. I shouldn't be with a man that's dealing with multiple people. Why am I okay with these things? And I feel like it's really because they don't want to deal with the answer. And it may be because you're a little bit desperate, friend. And to take it how it resonates, don't have to be you, Gemini. But I'm just saying, like, it's because you need to be validated. It's because you can't be by yourself. It's because you got to have somebody fucking on you. It's because you feel like it gives you some type of societal value or some place in society. It's because that's when you feel like you can really sit with people that you feel like are pretty or handsome. It's because you don't want to be alone. It's because maybe you feel like you were supposed to go through life alone. You know what I'm saying? And then now you feel like you got somebody who paying your ass some attention. Now you going for anything. Maybe it's because you feel like you didn't reach the age where you should be settling down with someone. But the truth of the matter is, I just don't feel like somebody's spirit is ready. But let me clarify this one right here before we move on. I don't feel like somebody's spirit is ready, child. Are you really ready for what you're asking for? News, social media, memo? I feel like somebody is just afraid of being judged. Like, what if you see my person all around town cheating? That's all that they care about. Who knows? But they don't really care that this person is cheating. They like, all men cheat. This is that and the third. We have here sign, seal, deliver. All, women lie or women are sneaky or whatever. But yeah, we have here signed, sealed, delivered. Telling you, somebody definitely might sneak off and marry their long lost cheater. Okay, so don't be surprised if you see somebody posting wedding pics. They gonna be marrying their long term dummy. No shade. And yes, this person know about all the cheating, all the times they were talking to you, coming back around to you. This person does not care. I feel like this person just want to prove some type of point that they weren't a placeholder. So they'll tie themselves to this person just to prove some type of point. You may be this person's baby mama or something like that. Somebody definitely could, especially if you have a child with this person and they don't. They want their baby. This is somebody, I ain't gonna lie, they're borderline ignorant as hell. Holy Spirit, can you give me more on this situation? They're very ignorant and very desperate for love. We have here lone wolf. It says, are you really alone or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? I'm telling you, somebody's spirit is telling somebody that it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ain't afraid of loving. They're afraid of loving this person who they already know is going to let them down. They got real expectations for a hoe. What's lone wolf, Holy Spirit? We have here too much. It says you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Yep. So maybe this is the approach this person has been trying to take. But I definitely feel like somebody, maybe this is the approach somebody has been trying to take. Trying to kind of sit back and listen more. Maybe somebody is used to. I feel like for once in somebody's life that they're not making excuses for somebody, but also for once in somebody's life, they're making a clear-cut decision to deal with somebody after Spirit has already revealed to them who somebody is. Yep, I feel like for a minute somebody been getting away with back and forth because they haven't been doing the work. They weren't soul searching. But I feel like somebody took the time or will take the time to kind of like quick cleanse or clear their energy or make sense of a situation. And Spirit gonna lay it out for a person. Spirit gonna, you know what I'm saying? This person, after whatever it is that's being shared with them, they're going to get the memo, as to what it is that they're signed, sealed, delivered up for and what's going to come of it. And I feel like somebody just choosing to have a person. Yep, we have here playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. I'm telling you what I know. Somebody also could have ghosted you because somebody was playing these games. Like their long term, person that they were dealing with or whatever could have switched up the way that they dealt with them. Like they could have ghosted them or something like that. Somebody definitely could have went back towards another person to only for something to fail again. And whoever this person is, they intentionally did this to pull this person away from you. I also feel like somebody is trying to manipulate whoever this person is by coming off. I feel like coming off cold. Like this feel like an energy of like, you tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like somebody is demanding answers from another person. But whoever this person is, they're still playing games. They're lying in order to keep this person around. Give me one more, Holy Spirit. We have here not committed. I'm telling you, to clarify, are you ready for what you're asking for? News with sign, seal, delivery. It says always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. Somebody know who it is that they dealing with. I feel like the problem here is that somebody's putting too much expectation on somebody that I feel like was just supposed to teach them a lesson. They're putting way too much expectations on a hoe. I definitely feel like somebody is supposed to rise above a situation. I feel like Spirit is trying to deliver this other person from the whole life, which is why they sent them a hoe. But I feel like somebody is choosing to lock in with whoever this person is. They like, well, this person, right? We shouldn't be with one person, or I'm not sure if I would want to be with one person. Like somebody don't even see how somebody getting all in their motherfucking head and getting in the way of their path, their destiny. What's wrong with Holy Spirit? We have here with unworthy, with being a victim. It says you deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. I told you. Whoever this person is, they had no problem with leaving people alone in the past, but it's due to their own triggers, their own doubts, the way that they feel about themselves. Yeah. Somebody is very much so worthy of a amazing relationship. You know, somebody who finds them to be attractive. I just feel like somebody always is going after the wrong people. Yeah, it says being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whatever you want. Yeah, and I feel like that change starts with changing who it is that they entertain, or who it is that you entertain. You're not a victim because you choose. With choosing sides here, you choose this every time. You choose to try to make a person fall in love with your sex after they done already showed you that they don't mess with you like that. You choose to keep opening yourself up to somebody who has already showed you they're only interested in sex. Like, I feel like somebody be dealing with people who don't even want to have or hold conversations about commitment. What's too much? We have here tolerating abuse. It says any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well, okay? Yep, I feel like somebody is way too open. But like I said, at the same time, somebody is trying to set boundaries. They're trying to share less about themselves. They're trying to stop, expressing themselves or coming on too strong. But at the same time, they still tolerate some form of abuse. It's like when you in a house with a motherfucker and you're mad at them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But because they did something foul, but you're not leaving them. Like, I feel like Spirit just wants somebody to admit you're not really fucked up about somebody mistreating you or cheating on you, or, you know what I'm saying? You're not really worried about that because you're not prioritizing trying to have that. Playing games we have here with vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Yeah. Somebody's dealing with somebody who has on a major mask. I feel like this person preys on vulnerable people. They'll never be able to give somebody whatever it is that they're looking for because this person is not genuinely open to it. What's not committed, Holy Spirit? Thank you. We have here with not my type. I'm telling you, I told you. Somebody felt like that somebody feels it. Somebody knows subconsciously that somebody is not attracted to the way that they look. Okay? I also feel like somebody may make the decision to be like, okay, well, if you don't want commitment, if you can't be with one person, then you're not my type. Somebody gonna set something straight. Somebody gonna get the memo because somebody gonna be like, you're not my type. But for somebody else, I definitely feel like somebody is going to choose to stay with someone who I feel like it's not committed, who's not on the same page. I feel like somebody is finally accepting that somebody does not feel like that they are compatible. And it's not compatible. I just feel like, honestly, somebody may enjoy somebody's sex, or somebody just does, like, this is somebody dealing with somebody who will sleep with anybody for a place to spend the night for the night, or just to be with somebody. They'll sleep with plenty of people that they're not attracted to. Sex is just sex to whoever this person is. Simple as that. And I definitely feel like somebody thought that maybe this was cute in the beginning. Maybe until they really started liking the person. I also feel like somebody plays a lot of games. They say what they mean and mean what they say. So if somebody try to jokingly tell you, let's have a threesome, or, they jokingly do something that you feel like is disrespectful, they mean that. They actually do want that. Like somebody may say something very disrespectful to another person or something like that. It's something in the way that a person treats another person that lets them know that they're not serious about them, or, the stuff that this person says to another person, it lets them know that they're interested in talking or dating multiple people. I honestly feel like a hoe got with a hoe. Now a hoe trying to play the victim because they got with a bigger hoe. I feel like somebody's ego is kind of being bruised because maybe for the first time, they putting pieces together because maybe they felt like that they were leaving people behind. But in order for you to leave people behind and never hear from them again, you have to be being left behind as well. I feel like somebody is helping somebody see something closely. Like it never was about whatever you thought it was about this whole time. It's not because you got the best coochie in the world or the best D in the world or you're the best looking person in the world. You have the best body in the world. It's simply because you were available. I also feel like somebody could be dealing with a cheater because they cheated with somebody in a relationship. So, Holy Spirit, can we get some signs for my gems? Let's get some signs for my gems. I'm hearing Libra. Can we get some signs for my gems? We have here Pluto, okay? So something definitely about to blow the hell up, honey. So I'm about to pop off. What's Pluto, Holy Spirit? Let's get some signs for my gems. Okay. We have here Gemini. Okay, Gemini, your energy is coming out here. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do you have? What else do you have for my Geminis? We have for my gems. We have here water. Okay, so a water sign could be significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio is here twice. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get one more. All right, and we have here fire. Okay, so we have here Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. I definitely feel like something is about to pop off in terms of a relationship. But water and fire, in my opinion, are attracted to each other because both elements like to move very fast. So this could have been a situation that took off very fast. But now it's like somebody is showing their true selves. Okay? You definitely could be this person going through this tower moment, Gemini. Or somebody is going through a tower moment because of you. Because like I said, somebody definitely could come back towards you. Somebody could have went towards this other person because you didn't want to deal with them, child. And whoever this other person is realizing that, and also realizing that this person don't even find them to be attractive. They were just intended to be a placeholder. It's messed up, but that's what it is. But Gemini, that's all that I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you for real. Stay groovy. Mwah.